This is where the fun begins.
Dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
Let's go. Oh, someone left her. You know what on. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Sithcast podcast, a Star Wars podcast where we pretty much talk anything and everything Star Wars. I'm your host, PJ the Paradox Nerd, along with my co-host, Sean Solo, and Nilda, aka the Sith Queen.
What is up?
What a day.
Another Wednesday.
Well, it's not just another Wednesday.
It's a Mando Wednesday.
It's a Mando Wednesday.
Yeah.
But what's kind of sad, and I'll just change the banner here. What's kind of sad is that, like, even though there's Mandalorian premiere today, Bad Batch kind of got forgotten.
It got the back seat.
No, it didn't. It was so good.
Oh, I didn't even watch it.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, if you had a choice to, pick one show to watch today, most of us will pick, actually, if all of us will pick Mandalorian. And, I honestly, I was really excited. So I woke up extra early and, I watched the show right before I went to work. And I feel like this has been a ritual for me. Anytime Mando premieres, even Book of Boba, I kind of did the same thing too, where, Book of Boba, Kenobi, I woke up extra early to watch the episode right before I went to work. But honestly, I haven't felt that way with some other shows, but we'll definitely dive into that topic a little bit later down the road. But what's going on, guys? How was your Mando Wednesday?
Good.
I stayed up all night.
You stayed up all night?
I stayed up all night. My boyfriend and I made food. We got all amped, and then we watched the last 4 episodes of The Mandalorian, and then we watched the last 2 episodes of Book of Boba Fett. And as soon as the last Mandalorian ended, it was already 3 a.m. So we were
up. You're hardcore. I can't.
And then I woke up at 5:30 to go to work.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you must be super tired.
That's why I'm drinking a Celsius right now.
You didn't you didn't power nap it after work?
No, because I know if I power nap, I would be so grouchy on the show, and I don't want to be
Yeah. Well, hopefully we keep this. No, it's not going to happen.
No, it's fine. I already know. I'm knocking out as soon as we end this.
Yeah, you're like that. You're like, no after talk. We're going to bed. We're done.
Yeah. But how's yours, Sean? How's your Mando Wednesday?
It was good. I'm not as hardcore as you guys, so I wait till I get off work and I try to stay off of all the social media that anyone is talking about it. I'm like, nope. I just wait till I get home.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we'll definitely talk about it a little bit later, but really not much, people really talk about Mando today. I was really surprised. I know there was embargo, we'll wait till the weekend to talk spoilers, but obviously we're going to talk spoilers a little bit later on tonight. So if you guys haven't watched it, just definitely, tune us out during that part and come right back and, finish off where you left off. Finish where you left off.
Yeah.
Continue where you left off, should I say.
I like waiting though, because all day it gives me I can't wait to get home. It gives me, I get a little excited by it.
Yeah.
So.
No, I'm the opposite.
I can't ruin my beauty sleep. Come on.
No, it's it's like Christmas for me. I couldn't go to sleep last night even if I wanted to. I was so excited, and I was just like, oh my god, it's starting.
I couldn't. Well, the thing too, I passed out, and I made sure I passed out early so I could wake up early. But I just can't. You know what it is? Knowing my luck, the only time I log into Facebook, someone spoils it for me. It's post a picture of something, and oh my god, and so or some people just really can't hold back their excitement, so they kind of leak a little information, but that little information is enough to kind of spoil it for you. Yeah. So that's why I'm just I'm not taking a chance, at all with any type of spoilers for myself. So, but yeah, let's, we seriously got a lot to talk about. and let's go straight into, addressing the chat, and then we'll talk some Star Wars bounty pickups, and we'll definitely talk some. Well, not some. A lot of
Mandalorian
collectibles as well. So
yeah.
let's definitely get straight to it. We got Jose. What's up, Jose?
What up?
How's it going, man? 7:04
Made
p.m.
sure that he was very early on.
Yes, he was. And we got Nilda also addressing Jose quickly 4 minutes later. Awesome. Thank you, Nilda. We got Dennis Perez. What's up? Hi from Puerto Rico. Mandalorian was short and sweet.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. We got Trooping with Robin. What's up, Robin? We got Arm Collective in the house. What's up, RMD? We got Collectible Hunts. What's up, Collectible? And who else? We got Jacob Dahl. What's up, Jacob? And we got BMX Jedi, the Sith holocron himself.
Aunt Nizzle.
Yes, Aunt Nizzle.
Hey, that's what we used to call him when we would ride BMX. That was his nickname.
Aunt Nizzle.
Aunt Nizzle.
Did you
shizzle,
know
my Nizzle? Aunt Nizzle.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you know that he was gonna be a Sith holocron in the future?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we always talk Star Wars. It's like our secret code.
We got Flex in the house. What's up, Flex?
What's up, Flex?
RMD Collectors. I picked up the Captain Rex logo helmet today.
I'm looking for that.
Nice.
What Captain Rex logo?
Lego.
Oh, logo. I'm like, why is that?
Yeah. So they started doing the concept helmets. So they did Cody and Captain Rex. I think Rex got released today.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
We have to pull it up.
Yeah. We got Darth Kenobi in the house. What's up, Darth? Oh, Dewback Deliveries.
What's up, Jason?
A Star Wars podcast in the Star Wars podcast without the deliveries of the Dewback or Dewback deliveries. Haven't seen the episode yet, but I hear Mando's in it.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And Grogu has a jetpack. Oh,
dude, you have no idea how close I was to putting Grogu in a jetpack on our flyer for today's show.
Oh no,
I had the graphics and everything, and then I was like, it just didn't.
You should do it for the next show.
Yeah.
Well, do that with some Jar Jar Binks and some Yaddle.
Oh, geez. I don't want to get canceled.
We got Rolando Flores. Yo, Rolando. Nilda, really?
Rolando.
Yeah, what are we, chop liver here?
Yeah, Rolando. We know Rolando. She's the prettiest, but come on, like, geez.
Yeah, really.
It's the
Rolando.
shirt.
It's the shirt, yeah.
It's the shirt. Yeah. I purposely wore this shirt for both of you because you guys don't like the baby.
I like Grogu. Don't get me wrong.
He's
just too much Grogu.
Come on, Rolando. Really? No, I'm just kidding. What's up, Rolando? We got, and I think that's it.
He says, I haven't heard Aunt Nizzle in a while.
Do back to Wait.
Now he tagged all of you guys.
Wait, he forgot me. How dare you, Rolando?
Damn, Rolando, you left PJ.
You still left me out. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Rolando.
Okay, so let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's talk about Star Wars bounty pickups. We'll start off with our Sith Queen. Any recent Star Wars? Oh boy. Just already smiling and reaching for something.
No, I was putting my drink down. No, since we didn't talk about bounty pickups last week, I just still have the stuff from last week to show you guys. So, there was like a comic book event at my favorite beer place. That's a Star Wars themed bar. So they had a whole bunch of like comic book artists there. So I got this one, the Ahsoka Tano print.
That's cool.
Like that. Very nice. I like that. That's awesome.
Yeah. Then I got this one.
Oh, snap. Yeah, that looks cool.
And then the same artist who made this, his name is Ray Acevedo. He made me into a comic book.
Oh, that's awesome. I think I saw that one. That's awesome.
So cool.
Yeah, it's the first what is it? The first comic book of the Star Wars the Darth Vader series. So he put me in the front.
Well, now you got to autograph it as Sith Queen.
Yeah, I know. I got to autograph it.
There you go.
And then I showed it to you guys, but I picked up, if I can grab it, I got the Ahsoka Tano Power of the Galaxy Funko Pop.
Ooh,
nice.
That looks good.
Yeah, that's cool.
I was like, I'm not buying any more Funkos.
You're like, unless it's Ahsoka.
Yeah, unless it's Ahsoka or
Funkos,
Vader.
I used to have a problem with them, but honestly, after seeing some Funkos go for a pretty penny, I I tip my hat to them.
I've never bought one in my life.
And then I received like 4 Rosario Dawson Ahsoka Tano Funkos from Dom.
Oh, really?
Oh, well, that's not a bounty pickup.
It's a bounty sent over to me.
Yeah, bounty sent over for you to have them sign for. So
yeah, that's awesome.
That's awesome. Well,
congratulations. That is it for me, sir.
That's not bad. That's not too bad.
I'm being well behaved.
Short and simple. I like it.
I know, I'm being well behaved. MegaCon is coming up. ICC.
Oh yeah.
So like I'm gonna buy one more thing this week, and then after that, I'm not buying anything for the next couple of weeks because I'm saving up for all this stuff.
Keep telling yourself that, because I tell myself that every day.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's never usually the
pops
case.
up and you're like, damn, that's a pretty good offer. Done.
All right, let's go to Sean. Sean, what do you got for us, sir?
Han and Carbonite. Finally got done with that.
Oh, yes.
Finally got done with that Han and Carbonite.
That looks good, man. Yeah. It looks good next to Chewbacca, too.
Yeah, that was kind of the whole visual I had for it. It was going to be over Chewie's shoulder. But I give all the credit to Anthony, though, because Anthony had built his, so he already kind of knew which steps to take. And I just kind of followed his lead. But yeah, he did a good job on that, and I was his helper.
Yeah, that looks good, man.
But yeah,
it's so cool.
Yeah, it just hung the light above it, and that thing's completely dimmed all the way down. I think the camera just picks it up real hot, but it's not as bright.
No, it looks good though.
But yeah, that was like 3 weeks of making that because of the weather. It was like 70 some degrees one day, and then 40 degrees and 70, and the spackling or the joint compound just wouldn't dry right, and then the paint wasn't sticking right. It was just there was a lot of headaches into it, but eventually we finally got it done.
Looks good.
Yeah. The best
is it heavy?
No, I mean, no, not really.
Okay, but it's not like, where you have to worry about your door. Like,
no, because it's the actual door with like some 3-inch trim around it, and then just like a maybe 3/16 piece of plyboard, and then those are hollow. The molds are hollow, so you just screw them down to it. That's
not bad.
Yeah, I'll probably be posting a video either probably Friday or tomorrow how I did it, just like a quick. It's not like super detailed, but it'll give you the gist of how it was made.
Okay.
So I'll probably put that up tomorrow or Friday.
I'll keep watching it on replay as I'm gonna go. Start mine soon.
Yeah. Call it, like I said. I know what to do now, but like I said, this is the second one Anthony's pretty much made.
No, the mold that you and Anthony sent me in the chat, I already bought it. So I'm just waiting for it to get here.
Like 230 for it?
Yeah, it was like 246 with shipping.
Okay, yeah, that's what I did. So I got that. And then I also got, I don't know if you can see it over this shoulder, I got the NYC ATST studio scale.
Nice. Yeah. How is that?
Dude, that thing's sick. Yeah, it's like it is. It's badass. It's weathered so well, and it's a poly resin model, but the legs are cast out of stainless steel, so it supports it.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah. Is it heavy?
Yeah, the base is friggin' super, like really heavy. And what's crazy, they make a bigger one than that. Like that's the studio scale. They make a collector scale that's like 25 inches tall, and I think it's like 100 pounds or something.
Oh, geez, Louise. I can't imagine the shipping on that one.
Yeah. But so I got that last week. I finished that up. And then this came in a couple of days ago. These are those little bookends on Amazon.
Oh, that's cool.
Aww.
Little Stormtrooper bookends. Because where I have the ATST, I had books sitting in there. And so I was like, I got to find a place to put them. So I picked this thing up.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
And then I might have.
How much is that one, the bookends?
They were like $60.
That's not bad at all.
That's not bad. You could put some like Star Wars books there. I'm like.
Yeah. I'm going to put them out. It's outside of this room. There's a little loft area, office area that I'm going to put the books at. But so I got Han and Carbonite, that, and then I might have ordered another statue this week from Off the Racks.
What did you get?
I ordered the premium format Ahsoka. So I hit John up. I was like, hey, how many do you have in stock ready to ship right now? He goes, I got 2. It's like, all right. I'm ordering it. So I ordered it. I used the code SithCast with a capital S, and that knocks $15 off that statue, which was nice.
I love that you brought up our sponsor for our podcast. Great way to plug him in. And if you guys are looking to save not just a pretty penny, a good amount of pennies, please check out Off the Rack Collectibles. Honestly, it is, you guys go to like Sideshow Collectibles, you're like, oh man, I wish it was spectacular. Well, guess what? You don't have to look any further.
Listen,
go to Off the Rack Collectibles, and it's spectacular every single day.
I'm going to tell you right now, I saved almost $100 from buying it from John.
Yep.
From Sideshow there.
Okay.
Yep. And on top of that, here it is. And use capital S, Sith Cast.
But he's sold out of these now, so.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh.
No. No.
I was going to hit him up. Well, never mind. That sucked. Okay.
It was funny because he told me he had two, and then I bought the one, and then he told me, he goes, yeah, dude, he goes, I'm thinking about keeping the other one for myself.
Yeah, I bought the what is it called? I bought the Rosario Dawson hot toy, the one that PJ was bashing. So
did you?
Well,
did you?
And I also bought the Clone Wars cartoonish looking Ahsoka. I just want to have all Ahsokas.
Yeah, that's awesome though.
That's well. We'll talk about it in a minute.
We'll get to it. Yeah.
We'll get to it. So yeah, congratulations, Sean. That is actually a really good looking for a statue.
It looks great. It
looks great. The likeness is definitely there.
Like I watched all the reviews on it, before I bought it, but I already knew I was going to pair it with the Rosario signature that Nilda's kindly enough to get for me. So it's going to go paired with that. And then just being able to get it from John and saving that much money.
You'll make me want to go to MegaCon.
Oh, I'm going next year. Next year, I probably won't do ICC. I talked to my wife. I was like, hey, we're doing MegaCon next year.
Okay. I'll do MegaCon this year too. I mean, next year too.
Dude, I'm telling you, today, they like within the past couple of weeks, like I've been messaging them and like they've been going back and forth with me. They are just like dropping names. Today, they just announced Sasha Banks.
Really?
Yeah. So they have the whole Mandalorian.
I don't know about
have to get her number too.
I'm excited for Sasha, but like from what I heard and seen last year at C2E2, where she was like so far away.
Yeah, she didn't want to go anywhere near people. Like she I think she was doing like I think she wanted them like 3 to 4 feet away from her while taking the photo.
It looked like more than 6 feet. It looked like 10 feet.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And I'm just like, listen, if I'm paying $150,
absolutely.
No plexiglass. I got to be next to that person.
I want a hug.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that when I meet Rosario, since I'm going to walk up to her and be like, hey, so I'm bringing like maybe 20 things to get signed. And I'm wearing the, her universe. It's your dress in the show. Can I get a photo? Can I get a hug?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? It's just simple things like that take literally like no more than 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Listen, I know there's usually like a line.
Yeah.
But 10 seconds is nothing, Like it's just that 10 seconds you're gonna cherish forever. Yeah. It'll feel like 10 hours to you. So that's why for me, like if I'm gonna spend like a good amount of money on like Hayden Christensen, I want a hug. I want a hug.
Dude, I'll take a hug from Hayden Christensen. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll take a hug from anybody. Oh well, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, Sabine Wren, the actress that was playing Sabine Wren.
Oh yeah. I can't remember.
I'll divorce my wife. No. Did I say that? Oh,
we have it on tape.
I'm glad she doesn't watch the show. Or does she? Does she? She
Listen,
could probably be one of these people in the chat, and we don't know that's your wife.
Right.
That's how she.
You know how many times
tabs
she told
on
me
what he buys.
Yeah, you know how many times she told me she would leave me for LL Cool J.
Oh shit!
So
ladies love Cool James.
Oh
man.
yeah. Come on, everybody loves.
Got the lips.
Mine is Oscar. Mine is Oscar Isaac.
So all right. So if he came up to you, he's like, "Leave your boyfriend," what are you gonna say?
1000%.
Oh, there you go.
My boyfriend already knows.
See, there you go.
He knows this. He knows for a fact that if I go to any of these cons and Oscar Isaac is there, I'm shooting my shot.
Yeah.
Hey, that would come out a lot different if I said that.
I know.
I told him, I was like, I will leave you for 1 whole hour and I will try as best as I can.
Oh, I love
It'd be
it.
like peace in the. Okay. All right. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. Okay, guys. We got a lot of collectibles to talk about. Oh, actually,
Yeah.
before. Oh, I forgot me.
Yeah.
Nothing. Zero.
Zero.
Nada.
That was quick. Yeah.
That was great. Honestly, again, I like to, for some reason, I like to hoard the money, and then when I'm ready, like I would just go crazy. That's always been. I can never buy 1, 2 like things like here and there. It's just like all or nothing. So
PJ's not spending any money after what he purchased.
Yeah.
Yes.
Life-size haunted carbonite from Sideshow. Yeah.
Yes, but
It's a good penny.
Yeah, no, I need to catch up on things I need to buy. So I'm just kind of like saving. There's a lot. Honestly, there's a lot. And you're gonna see why I'm trying to hoard the money now, because right now I feel like, we're in this day and age where there's a lot of options, right? It can get pretty hairy if you're not careful.
Have a plan.
I have a plan, and
I
my
have a
plan
plan.
is, yes, me too. My plan is to, when it's on sale, I'm buying it. I'm actually, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I am picking up a BB-8 premium format. I got it for I got it for a pretty penny too. So,
Oh, really? Is it
yeah.
life size PBA?
No, not life size. Are you kidding me? I can't do life size anymore.
I don't know if I've seen that premium format.
It was the one that's paired with the Ray premium format. It was an old like BB-8 statue or scale.
Yeah.
So I'm picking that up. I got that for like 100 something, 100 and change.
Yeah,
So,
I was actually going to hold off on that premium format Ahsoka until like you got a sale or something. But I ended up selling my diecast Iron Man finally, and then I was like,
nice.
okay, I got money now, so I just bought it. I didn't want to wait. I had the money, and it really didn't, come out of the bank account. I mean, I just sold something to fund something.
It was easier back then, and now it's a little harder. But we'll talk more collecting in just a second. But let's So for me, that's really nothing. I'm really trying to be good and trying to make sure when I buy something, it's at the right price at the right time. So, all right. So let's talk about this newly announced product from Iron Studios. This is the, I don't know, 1/20th scale. I forgot. Naboo N1 Starfighter. Nilda, what's your thoughts on this piece?
It's like I have my own personal opinion, but it's like because I do representation with
here.
This
I'll go first because I know what you're gonna say. That
I really like it, but it's just that for the amount that it's for, I think that's just way too much.
How much is it? I didn't even look.
It's like 1,000.
I think it might be 800.
No,
well, close.
I think it's 1,000. I saw it's I think it's 250 for the. I think it's 250 to pre-order it, and then on the bottom when you read it, it said like the total was 1,000.
What scale is it?
Oh no! I think with probably like the shipping, I think it's 800.
And then with the shipping in total, it'll be 1,000.
Yeah, hold on. Let's see. They probably. It's great that we mentioned it. So another sponsor for our podcast, specfictionshop.com. It's 1/20th scale. 1/20th scale, $800. And if you use, I gotta change that code, but use code Paradox right now. Get $10 off your purchase, and it's free shipping. I know Todd does a great job with shipping. I know other sites do charge more for shipping, but Todd really does. It may take a little longer, but if you could save like $200 on your shipping, it's free.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? So what? You had to wait like a month or two. You're still getting it, and you're still saving $200. In this, like I said, in this day and age, you do whatever you can to save some money. So Yeah. But yeah. Should we have Sean go first, Nilda, and then come back to you?
Yeah.
Okay, Sean, what's your thoughts on this piece?
I do not like I don't like the base at all.
Okay.
It blends in way too much with the ship. It just
Mhm.
looks like I want to. I'm not trying to be mean, but it looks like it's like a junk pile. Like things are just piled on. It's the color is too much of the same.
Mhm.
They needed to create some contrast with the background in the ship.
Yeah.
And for 1/20th scale at $800 is a little too steep. That's
Yeah.
just. But I really don't like the background at all.
Mhm.
Like
Okay.
yeah.
Sean said exactly what I wanted to say.
I know. Like and
You
we
know
didn't.
me.
But we didn't even talk about it. I know what you're thinking.
I know, but you know like how detailed I like stuff, and this is.
But seriously, when you look at that picture right there, straight on, it just blends in with the background.
Mm-hmm.
They should have made the colors contrast more so the ship's the star. You know?
Yeah. So, I'm definitely with you guys. I think they kind of missed the mark with the base. It looks like bullets underneath this, or
Yes.
like
Mhm.
I don't know what to call it. Yeah, it just like you said, like I like what they were trying to do with it. You know, they're trying to create the star like hyperspace
Right.
type of feeling. You know, like he's going to light speed.
But if
And
you were going to do that, like even when in the show, the hyperspace, it's all like that blue swirl. Like do something with some color or
Yeah, they could
something
have
that's
added like blue or a lot of white on there.
yeah. What's up, Scotty? Yeah, it's
yeah,
just
yeah,
distracting.
yeah. No, I agree. And for $800, you want to make sure that when you purchase something that is worth $800,
Yeah.
it's you know definitely worth it. We'll see. Hopefully Orange Studios listens to the collectors and realize like, hey, we need to like repaint this prototype while we can. It's just a repaint,
You could
right?
paint, yeah, you could paint the base black with some like
Mhm.
blue streaks, you know.
Yes, it's an easy fix. They
Yeah,
have the molds. They just have to make sure and tell the factories,
repaint
hey,
it.
listen, don't paint that base the same color as the Naboo Starfighter. It's just going to blend in too much.
Yep.
Change the color. This is what we want you to color. It's a simple fix. Do it now before it goes into production. So hopefully they do that. Honestly, I'm very happy that we are getting many different types of options, including a
Mhm.
Naboo Starfighter. Mind you, I did talk to a rep when I was at San Diego Comic-Con. Guys, they're not making the Hot Toys, honestly.
Yeah,
Unless
yeah.
they come up with some Kickstarter or some sort of crowdfunding type of project.
I didn't think they would.
Listen, we didn't even get the Jedi Starfighter. What makes you think we're gonna get the Naboo N1 Starfighter?
Yeah, any ship they have announced, the Falcon,
The Falcon.
anything, like
If
you're not
anything,
getting it.
If anything, they should have made that Falcon. I mean, Jazz Inc. made it.
Yeah.
So
If it's a damn car, you'll get it. Like the
yeah.
Batmobile, the DeLorean, but Star Wars spaceship? No, we're just gonna tease you.
Yeah.
I'm bad. I pre-ordered the Batmobile.
Oh, the 1989 one.
89.
had
That's
to.
that's nice.
that
Actually.
thing's sweet.
To be
It's sick.
honest, I think in the future, or I'm like I said, I'm just trying to find good deals. I'll pick up the DeLorean.
Yeah.
The DeLorean looks nice, and honestly, if I could just have a collection of like Hot Toys vehicles, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Because what more can they improve on the Hot Toys vehicle? The DeLorean is actually going to go back in time. The next DeLorean that they release. Oh shit, my DeLorean actually went back in time too. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, this one is, I guess, a pass for you guys. This one's a maybe for me.
Really?
It's a maybe. Depends.
It's a pass.
I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. Hopefully, they listen to the fans, the collectors, and they do change the paint job on the base, because the base is very, very distracting.
But the thing is with that though, that was probably one of the first companies that came out with Mando's N1.
Mm-hmm.
That's only the first one. There's
Yeah.
going to be more companies making N1s that might be much better and at a little bit affordable price. So
Yeah,
I would definitely hold off.
I say in this day and age, this climate that we're living in terms of collecting, there's no rush to pre-order things, and we'll definitely talk about that a little bit later and how that could affect companies moving forward. You know, because I feel like there's a lot of companies putting out great products, but there isn't enough collectors putting pre-orders down, and I'll explain a little bit later down the later in the show. So, guys, stay tuned for some hot talk.
Riveting.
All right, so this one is definitely a do it for me. But how about you guys?
I ordered it.
Did you order it? Well, you do have a Grogu shirt on.
I love him. Like most of my kitchen stuff is of the baby. I have nothing but cookie jars. I have a crock pot, a blender. Like it's so cute.
No, it's awesome. Like you got a great piece there, and you got 2 signatures with it. Yeah.
Since day one when they announced that they were dropping this, I was like, I'm getting it.
Yeah.
And it's also signed too, right? So you got the sculptors Tim McVeigh, right? Timothy
McVeigh,
yeah. And did you offer payment plans? You know, Regal Robot, they're actually like killing it. We had him on their show, like, was it about a month ago? They definitely told us that they were going to do something Mandalorian. Here it is. I think it's probably their best maquette, in my opinion. So, okay. Hold on, I'm messing with John.
Oh no.
Anyway, so yeah, definitely a do it for me. Sean, how about you, sir?
Not for me. Now,
how dare you?
I'm not at listen, everyone. I'm not a Grogu.
Okay, bye.
But
just kidding. No. Trust me, I'm with you about Grogu, but you know, this piece is nice.
But I'm not a hater on it. It's just, you know, I have to be picky about what I'm getting. Like honestly, if that was Stuart Freeborn looking like Yoda, there'd be a possibility. Like but
it's the baby.
I'm just OT, man. It's just like you know, like the Reeves is cool. Like anything OT back there is like that's my jam.
You know what it is? I just because the concept looks so cute already. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why. I mean, I got the Gamorrean guard. You know, the Gamorrean fighter, should I say? Because I love Gamorreans, right? Yeah. And I thought it was a really cool, like, you know, maquette piece. You know, I like the OT stuff. I don't know, like when I love them, but it's not for me, man. Like because you know what it is, like, you know, I
was gonna say the maquettes are a niche thing too. Like, you just
very niche.
Like you almost want to get a whole collection of them just to kind of say, okay, this is what this is. You know, this is the concept piece for this, and this. But it's just a niche thing. Like I said, out of all of them, I like the Weak Way. I think that one just looks like a shrunken head. It's kind of cool.
Kind of creepy,
right? Yeah.
It looks like the shrunken head from Beetlejuice.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say congratulations to Regal Robot. We didn't get a chance to talk about it, but they did sell out of the New Hope gaffy stick, which I think Sean, you called it. You said that one won't last more than 2 days, which it didn't. And listen, I'm not gonna toot our horns here, but every time we get excited for a product, they end up selling out in a couple days. We got excited for Reese, and I think we even said it to Tom. I'm like, dude, this is gonna sell out. And it did. I told him about the Rancor. Hey, dude, it's going to sell out. Sold out in like a day or two.
I'm surprised Weak Way is still there. I think it's cool, man.
Weak Way's good. Yeah, it's very niche. I mean, it looks like what's those voodoo like shrunken head?
The shrunken head. Yeah, that's what we were saying. It looks like Beetlejuice shrunken head.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it freaks me out.
Yeah. So thing is, I still like that Tusken Raider bus. I just wish it was a little bit cheaper.
I know. It was 2000. I think it would have flew off the shelves, but I'm sure you know, there's a reason why it was that. You know, with Tom, he tries to cut costs for us collectors as much as he can without going out of business. So I think he did a great job with this piece. This gaffy stick, I haven't ordered it yet, but it's definitely coming home to daddy.
Yeah, you don't have the low stock alert yet, so you can keep an eye on it.
If it gets, guys, We're talking about it right now. If it goes low stock tomorrow, I'm freaking
You're
gonna freak
buying
out.
it.
And we're never gonna have him on the show anymore. We're like, yo, guys, don't talk about Tom Spina anymore. Especially with the ones if it's a product that I want, let's not have him on.
Oh jeez.
No, I'm just kidding. We'll have him on. What's up, David? How's it going, man?
Hi,
Thanks for tuning in.
David.
What's up, David?
Yeah. So anyways, yeah, by the way, shout out to David. He did that amazing artwork of
Marsha
Lucas.
Yes.
Oh my god. And then I think I was reading his post that Marsha got a little emotional with that piece, and it is a great looking piece, man. Let me see if I could like pull it up. But
those pictures that Hector was posting on the Facebook page, like
I'm so mad I didn't get one, man.
Yeah, because
I just wanted to tear up. Like that's so awesome.
Yeah, that's freaking
because I was watching him and Hector on Spice Runners, and he was talking about like he made the large print for Marsha, and then I guess Marsha, like anyone, is probably vain about their looks, so she just kind of didn't want to be reminded of that time. So that picture right there, and then she signed it, and then Hector's gonna give it to David. Like, dude, that is amazing.
That is beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah, David's a very talented artist, man. Shout out to him.
David, I need to buy more stuff.
David, yeah, me too. I want a Marshall Lucas print. Thank you. But not signed.
But David will sign it. You can get a David.
David, you could sign it.
Yeah.
I know. I still have to get David's Obi-Wan Kenobi print frame.
Oh, that one.
I'm just like I'm trying to figure out like where to put all this stuff, like all my prints.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Prince, since we're talking about it, I'm just gonna, guys, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I missed out on a print last week. I told Sean I was gonna get it because it just reeks PJ Paradox Nerd.
I even posted it on our Facebook page.
I know, mother. Dude, I gotta. You know what? I gotta just tell myself, put an alarm on. Unfortunately, at that time, when it was going up for a pre-order or sale, I was holding a meeting, so
the two things you love together.
This is why you have a backup buddy.
Oh, I know. I should have asked Sean. I should have.
You're gonna do something. You ask one of us, and we get it for you.
I know. I just thought that the meeting wouldn't go that long, and end up going for that long, and I missed out. Hopefully, there's an artist proof. Oh, damn it! Rancor, Boba Fett, Black Chrysanthemum, Tatooine. That's just me. That's all me. But Ooh, he says I have more paintings coming later this year.
Ooh, nice. We gotta get you back. We gotta get you back on too, David, so we can talk about those.
Yeah, we gotta get you back on. But do I smell Jar Jar Binks,
David, don't do that because I don't want to miss another show.
Why? I'd buy it.
We know you two would buy it.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely buy it. All right,
I would
so
get a picture of Jar Jar Binks like laying on the couch, like all seductive.
Oh shit!
Dude. Oh, that would be so awesome. All right, so
Jar
we did
Jar bikini.
Buy 5 of them. Anyway, shout out to the new
Don't mess
Novo.
up their name.
The
Nuo Novo. The Nuo. It just doesn't roll.
The Nuo Novo.
The new Novo. Oh my gosh. My goodness. I don't sound good. Anyway, we had him on the show last week. Shout out to Mark.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was a fun episode.
It was lots of fun. It went by pretty quick. And he said that there was going to be a new announcement today, a new drop, and here it is, a Bo-Katan.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks good too.
Christ helmet, and it's on sale right now. Yeah. So
I think all of their Mandalorian stuff's 10% off today.
10% free shipping, right?
Is it free shipping?
I'm not sure. Is it free shipping? Let's go look for it.
Add it to the cart and go through the process and see if it shows up with shipping.
Accidentally buy it.
Yeah,
I usually do that. Like if I'm trying to calculate a price, and I'm so
Yeah,
scared I'm gonna
come on,
I've
it
done
has to
that
be
so
free
many
shipping.
times.
Oh, geez.
Has to be free shipping. Come on.
Or the worst one is you're falling asleep and you're like midway into your phone. I've purchased so many things while
Oh,
sleeping.
it is no calculating next step. Oh, come on. I
Oh, they're
can't.
gonna make you fill out all your
Yeah,
personal
I gotta
stuff,
fill out my
yeah.
info.
Do it.
If someone's actually checking out, please let us know if it's free shipping, please. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, they dropped that Bo-Katan. What do you guys think about that?
Oh, it
let
looks
me pull it
good.
back. Yeah. What do you think, Nilda?
I would buy it, but the thing is, when Black Series dropped all the Mandalorian helmets, like I have all of them. I have Django, I have Bo-Katan, I have Din Djarin, I have Boba Fett. I also have the oh my god, it's the blue one. It's the not the heavy Mando, it's
Death Watch.
the Death Watch. I have like all my helmets are basically all Mandalorian, so it's like I feel bad buying another one.
Yeah.
Unless you know later on if Black Series doesn't finally drop Sabine one, then you know I'll get one from
Right.
Lenovo.
Yeah. But with these helmets though, like I know, Black Series does a great job of like the helmets, especially if you want to just display them. But these helmets are very comfortable. Like, right, Sean, you have the Show Trooper one, right? It's
It's comfortable, but it's a little heavy because it's fiberglass. So I'm not sure. Is this one fiberglass or is this ABS?
I think he said it was fiberglass.
No, I think it might be fiberglass because of the price. Usually around, let's see, appearance. Let's see, fiberglass.
Fiberglass.
Yeah,
yep.
I think on the show he said that if it's like $600, it's fiberglass. If it's anything $300, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this looks good though.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, but Sean, I know you mentioned you definitely want to get the Death Trooper, correct?
Oh, I'm 100% getting the Death Trooper Specialist because he said they're going to do a Specialist, and I think he said it
with the light on the side, right?
Yeah, it comes with all the electronics, so I think that's coming out in May. I'm 100% getting that, and then he did say they're doing a Patrol Troopers in production right now, where they're working on that. So those are the two I want.
Sean, I have a great idea. Let's all of us buy these Death Trooper helmets, but then you have to buy the Officer Krennic outfit, and then we all just take pictures with you.
There you go. We'll show up at ICC.
We'll show up at ICC as like the whole entire scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, for me, like, hopefully this is free shipping, and I'll definitely pick up the Django helmet because I gotta have a Django helmet in my collection.
I want the Inferno Squad one.
Oh yeah, the Inferno Squad one's great. This one is awesome. This is a good looking helmet.
Yeah, I like her helmet a lot.
But like I said, I love what they're doing. They're really listening to the collectors. They're honoring all the back orders from the Anovos company before them.
Yep.
So the new Novo is really doing a great job, like, with their products, and they listen to the collectors as well. So glad that they're doing the Death Trooper Specialist, the Patrol Trooper. Like, these are like really awesome helmets. Great designs, great Stormtrooper designs. So I mean, where can you find a Patrol Trooper helmet?
Yeah, I definitely want one of those. I love the Patrol Trooper.
Yeah, me too. It's one of my, like, that helmet design is freaking awesome.
Yeah, so close to the OT, but just a little bit better.
Yes.
That's why I like it.
All right, so for more Mando Mania today, a couple more stuff that dropped today. They did get this revealed, the Logitech A30 Mando edition. Looks comfortable. Looks cool.
Yeah.
Looks cool. Tamagotchis. No life planner.
I have a feeling somebody at work will buy me this.
I just can't imagine like walking into my meeting and like I have this in my hand.
I can see that.
I have a baby.
All right, guys.
I have a baby Grogu notepad. Every time I walk into meetings, I'm like,
yeah, Grogu in a pram. Biddy Boomers, a Bluetooth. Oh, this is a Bluetooth speaker.
Oh, a little speaker.
Cute.
Imagine this on your desk. That's awesome. I wonder how much. Wait, let's see how much it costs. $20. Count me in. All right.
Go.
That's not bad. Okay, guys, don't judge me. We go from like, oh, I'm gonna get this gaffy stick. Oh, $20 Bluetooth speaker. Let me get that too. And I don't know. This is an emoji, I guess. What the hell is this? An emoji on from the phone? Anybody know this?
What is that?
Whether you're a long time emoji blitz player or looking at jump, it's I don't know. So I guess it's a game. All right.
I feel like this is all for like kiddies.
Oh,
take that back. No, that Bluetooth speaker is not for kiddies. It's for adults too.
I have a Django. I have not a Django Fett. I have a Boba Fett one.
You
Bluetooth,
do?
A little Bluetooth speaker.
nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. John says you need a life planner, PJ.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, you do.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, not with this is the way. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Maybe I'll pick it up. Maybe. Don't judge. All right. So let's talk Hot Toys, guys. I think Hot Toys dropped like quite a few things here. Let me pull up the first thing that they dropped here, and we'll definitely talk about it. And again, if you guys want to save a pretty penny,
off the racks,
collectibles Sitcast capital S is
off the Rizax.
Off the Rizax from John Hizax. All right, so that was really corny. All I gotta say is, guys, I am so happy I sold my heavy Mandalorian.
Yeah, he's back.
He's back. He's back. As the great Jar Jar Binks would say, he's back.
Oh shit.
Oh no, Nilda, what's your thoughts on this?
No.
Okay,
that's just no for me.
That was simple.
Just simple.
Just no.
Just no. How about you, Sean?
I guess it's good for people that didn't pick them up the first time, but I don't think there's any changes to it, right?
I mean, you got
maybe
shield.
It's a little.
Is that all you get? Is that shield from the last one?
Yes,
because I never had the last one.
I got the last one. You get a shield this time.
Yeah, that's just wrong.
It's just wrong in many different levels, man. Like, imagine you have this now. How does the value of your figure hold up now?
And the thing is, the show just started. He might have like a battle damaged one, or you could have done something new instead of just rinse and repeat this thing. Like, do a battle damage Paz Vizsla. That would look cool.
Yeah, and now he's gonna definitely he's in season 3.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he could
like,
be
what are we gonna get, a season 3 version of Paz Vizsla?
Probably.
Like, what are we doing here, Hot Toys?
Yeah, because
and I mean, for me, I sold my heavy Mando before this came out.
Well, they're marketing this as Book of Boba, so it's not Mando.
Who cares? It's the same shit.
But that's what they do, though. They're going to market this. Oh, no, that one's different because that's Book of Boba. And then here's the new season 3 Paz Vizsla.
Yeah, but there's no difference. There's nothing. There's no changes in the armor, in the paint job. It's the same freaking thing, man. So
yeah,
I'm for me, like if you want to get rid of your heavy Mando now, which, mind you, why would you at this point, right?
Yeah.
You gotta wait for this wave of Paz Vizslas to sell out, so you could pick so you could sell yours again.
Yeah.
To get some money back.
Now, granted, this one's probably not going to be out for a year, so you still could probably get away and sell the old one now if people want it right now. So if you are going to sell it right now, because you're going to lose money.
But even if you sell it right now, how much money do you think collectors are going to pay you for this?
Not much.
I don't even know. I mean, if you can get retail out of it, you're doing.
No,
good.
You're not going to get retail, because this is retail for this one right here is $285, which is the same price as the old one. So. Yeah. I mean, great. Someone could save money on like tax and maybe shipping, but even then, like if you want to sell it, you got to eat up the cost for shipping and the PayPal fees to sell it. So regardless, you're still losing some money.
Yeah.
And again, they always say, "Oh, you can always fund your collection with your collection." Like, how are you going to fund your collecting if you keep losing money?
When you're losing money. Yeah.
Yeah, because you know what, you would lose $40, you lose $50, $60. Those things add up, especially if you have like 100+ figures, right? So, if you think about it in the long run, how much money did you lose in total if they keep doing stuff like this?
Yeah.
That's why I'm getting out of the one. This is a small reason, but this is one of the reasons why I'm getting out of the Hot Toys game, just because of releases like this. Because yeah, if I had the heavy Mando right now, would I want to pick this up? Probably not.
No.
Just
Why
for
would you?
why would I? For just the shield? But it
No.
kind of makes, but it kind of puts a little in my, like, what the hell, man? Like,
personally, I'd be on eBay looking for the little shield and buy it on the side.
Exactly.
But then you don't trust Hot Toys anymore, because now he's in season 3. So what happens if they give him, I don't know, a bigger gun? I don't know. It's just like, why do you want to, how many Paz Vizslas do you want to own in your collection?
Yeah. So I guess you get the vibro knife too, right?
You get the knife in the other one. I think.
Oh, do you?
I think, from what I remember. I don't know. I haven't. It's been a while. Yeah. King Dingling said, upside of selling as a collector, you don't get ding badly with your itemized 10.99 if you take a loss. Yeah, I think they changed the rules on that now. It used to be like $600, but they upped it to like 10,000 or something like that. And I don't think it goes into effect from last year. So I think they extended it.
Well, I thought they canceled it for this year, but it goes into effect January 1, 2024. But I think it's still up to 600.
Yeah.
For next year. But this year you could still sell up to 10,000.
Yeah, 10,000.
You'll be fine this year. But then it goes to 600 January 1 of next year.
That sucks.
Yeah, that sucks. Anyone getting the Sideshow Mando bus? I'm tempted myself, but some love and something it's cheap. Yeah, I think Sean G got it and said it was kind of cheap. I mean, he still loved it, but honestly, John, if you could just put with that type of money, you could probably reach out to like a cosplay maker or something that could make you one. I could hook you up with a guy. He's making my cosplay Mando, and it's just as accurate as the ones you see on screen. So, and he's cheaper. He's giving me the whole armor for less than the price of that bust. So, yeah. So I guess this is a pass for everybody, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But doesn't that just put a bad taste in your mouths, guys? Just like, like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's just me.
It's that same old story about re-releases. It's great for people that don't have it, and it's bad for people that have it. It's like,
yeah, but it's cool for the collectors that it didn't affect,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Them.
Yeah.
But then when it affects them, then it's bad, right?
Oh yeah. They change your tune real quick.
Yeah. So like say those collectors that missed out on the first one, they get this one and they get it in. And they're like, oh, cool, I got this in. And then season 3 comes out with, a heavy Mando. What? It's like rinse and repeat here.
Yeah.
Let's hope that doesn't happen.
Oh, Nilda, it will happen.
Because you called it.
No, it's look at the climate, everything.
No, I know.
Everything's like a reissue. So I don't know. That's just me. Anyway, let's talk about the other Hot Toys release. Man, they've been, my goodness, Star Wars, they've been going crazy. So here is the Ahsoka figure. We'll go to Nilda. What's your thoughts?
I bought it.
Oh my goodness gracious me. All right, awesome.
You should have known this already. Anything Ahsoka, I'll buy it. They come up with a freaking Tamaguchi, I'm gonna buy it. Mm-hmm. Anything Ahsoka, I have to have it.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts on this figure?
I absolutely like it. You were saying in the chat, well, in our group chat, that you didn't like the face, but I feel like I love the face.
I think it's not 100%, but I think it resembles her.
In this photo, it doesn't, but in other images, it does.
Well, it's always the lighting and the camera angle.
Yeah.
It's like that with a lot. It's hard to tell until someone has it in hand and shows it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, so this is definitely a do it for you. How about you, Sean?
I like it a lot. It's not a do it for me just because I just bought the premium format Sideshow statue, which is fantastic and it looks like her. But I do like it. I like the outfit. the poncho. Like, I think it looks really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not a big Clone Wars guy because I never really watched all 10 or how many seasons is it? 7 seasons of it.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm just old, So this is like I have no problem with Rosario being Ahsoka, so I really like this one. But yeah, definitely a pass for me because I got the premium format now, and I'll actually get that from John on Friday.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll pull up the video of the premium format in just a second.
Yeah.
So for me, again, I think I posted on the group, guys, right? Like, I was like, listen, I'm probably going to be the only one in the whole entire world that thinks the face is a little off.
Oh, you're not.
But
Trust me, you're not.
But then I was actually really shocked the amount of responses I got and that agreed. And mind you, listen, everyone has their opinions, right? Like, listen, if you dislike something I like, I think I've grown as a collector to not even care. As long as I care, as long as I like it, right? I mean, for example, the Mythos Emperor. I know people hated that statue. I didn't care. I still bought it.
But that's what it comes down to. As long as you love it, it's your money, and it's going to be in your collection that no one else is really going to see. So you got to appreciate it,
Yes, but for me, I think it's because of my experience when I first got into the game. So when I first got into the game, there's so many, I used to go in Sideshow Freaks all the time, and mind you, oh my gosh, that was just like talk about opinions. It was like everywhere, and I just remember I used to listen to some of the collectors because I didn't know any better.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, they all hate it. I guess I won't get it, and I missed out on a lot of like grails, in my opinion, grails at the time. Like, I wish I didn't listen to those collectors' opinion, right? I thought it was fine, but then I listened to a good majority of people and they were like, oh, I dislike it. And then I passed on it because I thought, okay, maybe they're right. Then I realized that like later on, like I'm like, I should stop caring. Like, for example, Iron Studios Vader. You guys know about that one, right? Like the one where he's on Hoth.
Yeah.
If you guys went to Sideshow Freaks the day it got announced or went up for pre-order, people bashed that Vader.
They're crazy. Thing's awesome.
No, I wish if I could like go back in time and show you those comments.
Yeah.
They bashed. They said this Vader looks like he's playing baseball. Why would anyone walk like that?
Yeah.
Until it got released and people got it in hand, and next is the best quarter scale Vader out there.
But that's the thing though, like I go by the reviews when people have it in hand and they do their videos and they show the actual piece. Because like I said, lighting and camera angle, it changes everything. And then especially on a lot of things that are prototypes, because they could change them by time the final release comes out.
Yeah. I mean, but long story short, I might not like this, but that's just for me. You don't have to listen to me. Honestly, don't listen to me. If your heart says you want to buy it, go for it. I'm not trying to change opinions here. I'm not trying to change the world. Let's just, long story short.
Look how good she looks. It looks good.
I love that I have this as a dress.
Do you?
Yeah. I honestly don't see it, guys. Honestly. And I'm not trying to be like a hater or anything. I'm just honestly, I swear to God, I don't see a Rosario Dawson in this figure. I don't know what it is. It could be lighting. Here, I see a little bit of her, right? In this shot right here. I think this is the best looking shot of Rosario. So, but congrats to everyone that got it. I think it's going to be a great looking figure. I'm getting I want to get the Ahsoka premium format, and I'll pull up that video in just a second. I think the likeness on that premium format looks great. But it's just one of those. I just kind of there's going to be a lot of Ahsoka collectibles out there, right?
I know, especially with the show dropping. We're gonna get
there. You
I'm
go.
actually hoping with the show coming out, we might get a crossing my fingers, a Thrawn.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
we're definitely
yeah.
getting a Thrawn for
That'd be
sure.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I honestly think that Hot Toys is going to like make another one. They know how valuable Ahsoka is. If anything, she's the second most popular like Star Wars character out there. So once they show her once her show premieres, they're gonna make a figure.
Oh yeah.
Once I feel like once the trailer preview for Celebration drops.
That, and then if she changes outfits, you're definitely getting new everything.
Yeah.
Oh, look how good that looks.
Yeah, that looks great.
Wow, that's a premium format.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
I wish it lit up though.
Dude, that is the only negative. Like that thing should be lit up 100%.
Yeah. This to me looks like Rosario, but obviously people can disagree with me, and it's fine. I'm still gonna get it.
It's awesome.
It looks great.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'll probably do an unboxing video on it. I'll get it Friday, but I probably won't even open it until like Monday or Tuesday when I do the video.
Nilda,
do it.
You're an Ahsoka fan. That's got to be in your collection.
Yeah. RMD Collectors. I think the faces.
It looks like I'm gonna be hitting up what's his face from Off the Racks.
John.
You're like, you want to sell me one?
OG fan, when Star Wars was just Star Wars, not really. This figure helps pay for R&D. He's talking about the heavy Mando and a new figure, and allows new collectors to get it. Win-win. I agree. It's cool. He's talking about the heavy Mando. I just feel like you lose the essence of Hot Toys, And hey, listen, maybe I'm too old for. Not too old. Maybe I'm phased out of collecting Hot Toys. Maybe I moved on. But honestly, I just miss the old days where you get these figures, these really cool figures, and it's just very unique to you, and you don't have to worry about a reissue. And if they did reissue it, it's just not like a new shield. It's actually an improved figure, right? So you can say to yourself, okay, I'm gonna get this because it's different,
Yeah, the thing with the reissues, it doesn't feel as special,
Yeah.
Like it's nice having the OT Hot Toys figures because they haven't reissued them yet. So I feel like, I'm one of the privileged ones that I have these figures that are very hard to come by. They're expensive on the secondary market, so that adds value to the collection.
Yeah.
But when they reissue them, these figures, people are going to be like, barely want to give you any money for it.
That's true.
Yeah, it's cool. Hey, listen, life goes on sometimes, and sometimes you want to upgrade to the next level of collecting, right? And if you try to upgrade, you're like, shoot, I paid $200 or $300 for this figure. Now I'm getting like $120 for it.
Yeah.
You're like,
But you also have to look at it too. Like, let's just say if I had this figure for 2 or 3 years and I lose money on when I sell it, I still appreciated it for those 2 or 3 years. Even if I lost a little money, I paid that loss in the enjoyment of having it for 3 years. You can kind of look at it that way. But then also, and if you've got a wide collection, like you may lose money on this one, but you're going to make money on this one. So in the end, it could either be a wash or you come out on top. Because I feel like most of the figures that I've sold, I've made money on versus the ones that I've lost money. And I have lost money on figures. Like even that Iron Man I just sold, I think I made less than retail on it, But it's like I had it for 3 years. I enjoyed it. I sold it. I lost a little bit of money, but that was money I didn't have in my pocket that I put towards this premium format.
A win is a win.
Yeah. Yeah. If you look at it in your eyes, like, hey, I've moved on from this and I've made some money, just enough to put towards my new love, then it's a win.
Yeah. But if it's like a short term, like if it's like, like you try to like to make the most of it, right? Like, if you held it for like 4 years or 5 years, but now it's like, it's getting less and less now, right?
Yeah.
And it's less and less years that you're actually owning before they upgrade it. And then more and more figures that they're coming out with.
But that's the thing. Like when we start, I've been into Hot Toys for about 7 years now. And it's just like, when they first came out, it was nice because you didn't get a figure every month, or like you're lucky you got 4 Star Wars figures for the entire year. So when you did get them, they were extra special.
Yeah.
Now they're dropping like almost every week.
That's the problem. That's where like PJ said, you start losing the love for it because it's like a dime a dozen now, and you're like, yeah, it just doesn't feel special.
And mind you, right, the grand scheme of things is that less and less people are pre-ordering. Because why I say that? Because now there's so many deals out there. You go on Facebook Marketplace, you could find a lot of steal of prices, So what makes people want to like pre-order, especially when sideshows like dropping sales left and right, and things like that. They're discounting them like heavily, right? So what makes me want to like pre-order that figure if I know if I just wait 3 or 4 months from now, it's going to go on sale.
Yeah.
So collectibles live on pre-orders. At least the high-end collecting live on pre-orders. So if less and less people are pre-ordering,
but the wait time's killing it too.
Yeah. But I'm just saying in general, like if less and less people are pre-ordering, what does that do to the amount of statues you're getting, figures, and does it stabilize, or does it does people like companies start like phasing out because no one's pre-ordering, and they gotta like shell up the all this money up front for the factories to make it, factories, when it comes to factories, what I've learned is that they don't want to just make 20 figures. They need to save a lot of money. And Sean, you work in like in the graphic design world, right? Like, isn't it like more you save money, the more you?
In the print industry, the more you get printed, the cheaper it is.
Yeah. So it's the same. It's the same thing with statues and figures. The more that they make, the cheaper it is, and it's for them, it's like more revenue for the company and things like that. But if it's like kind of like there's not a lot of people pre-ordering, and they're like, well, how do we gauge this? Do we just do less and then charge more? Then your figures start going up in price.
Yeah. I just think you release less. I think Hot Toys has flooded the market with so many pre-orders, because that's what they are. They're pre-orders. They're not like figures you can just go buy off the shelf right now. The majority of their stuff's pre-orders. I think there's just too many of them, and the fact that you have to wait a year. It's like, I'm not going to order something. Why am I going to give you my money right now, and I'm not going to see that figure for a year if I'm lucky? I'm not going to do that. There's too many other things I want to buy.
Yeah, and on top of that, like, why would I want to why would I want to pay day one price if I could just wait 3 months and get it for 25% off on like daily deals or spectacular or an event in Sideshow?
Yeah, I mean, this past year proved it with all the, like, every week there was a sale at Sideshow. There was something.
There was buy one, get one 50% off.
Yeah, because they have too much stock because no one's buying it.
Yeah. Again, it's just, I mean, great. We have a lot of options, but at the same time too, it's, I gotta see where this climate's going, where the aftermarket is not like, not how it used to be, where so
yeah.
Scott Barry, the pre-order thing got all screwed up with the shipping issues and delays. You cannot count on when they say they're going to ship. You could get hit with all pre-orders in 1 month. I agree, Scott. You could get hit, and look what's happening. I think there's like how many, and we're going to talk about it in the next one. By the way, this Ahsoka premium frame looks great. So again, if you like, I tell everyone, if you want to save some money and don't worry about like like sales every day, just go to Off the Rack Collectibles. Honestly, just take a look. You'll save money. Sean, how much money did you save on that?
Like $100,
and that's still a day one pre-order.
And remember to use the code SithCast, capital S in Sith, and I saved $15 just by using that code.
So you save $100 plus $15.
Yeah.
It's funny you guys were talking about like a Sideshow and like how they're constantly doing different discounts. Like I'm on their website now and it's saying they're doing a saber slashing Star Wars deal. You get up to 45% off today only.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. They're
Like
just,
they got the life size. I've always wanted the life size, the child.
yeah.
It was
Mhm.
$375. It's dropped down now to $281.25.
Oh,
Holy
yeah.
Jesus!
That's
Yeah,
pretty
like-
you
good.
guys have to pick that up.
Yeah, like that I would pick it up now because
You
Yeah.
need it.
that's crazy how cheap it is, and I need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
See, I
great.
even have him, Nilda. So there you go.
You have him?
Yeah, he's sitting right there looking at me.
Aw.
Yeah, but
That's because
again,
my wife won't let me sell him.
all right, let's look. Let's look at the sales, guys. I love talking stuff like this, guys. Look, oh my gosh, $371 for the 2-pack.
Wow, wasn't that like
Yeah.
$500?
Yeah, it was like
Yes.
close to almost $600 afterwards.
Damn. Oh, and you get free shipping with that child too, Nilda.
Yeah,
I know.
That's pretty good.
look at
You
this
haven't.
Bo-Katan 110 scale.
I get paid at midnight.
Oh shit!
Cara Dune 30% off.
Wow.
Look, 25% off for the Mandalorian and the child. Oh, I gotta get this Moff Gideon 35% off. Holy, I need
have
this.
it.
Yeah, look, sale after sale after
Look
sale.
at this. Look at it. Oh wow. Well, I already got this. $56.
They've been doing this
look
for
at
a
the
while now.
Go up. How much was that archives book? Because I want that. I've been
Where is
wanting
it?
it.
Scroll up.
Yeah, right there.
160. That's not
Okay,
too bad.
not bad.
With free shipping.
Yeah,
Is that the
Look at
big
it.
version of it?
Oh, look at this one.
I think it
Mandalorian.
is. I think
Okay,
it
'cause
is.
I was gonna say I have the
I have this.
I have the small one, and it
Yeah.
wasn't that amount.
I want to say I have the small one, but I don't want to say that. So I have the small book of that one. And one
Look,
day I'm
Mando-
going to be a boy and get the big book.
Mando and speeder bike, $235.
Look at this, everybody
Wow.
in the chat. You guys are wrong. Yes, I'm gonna do it, but I'm like,
Wrong.
you guys are the worst. I know you guys are always the
Instigators.
wrong ones, especially Scott. Scott's always the instigator. Every time I'm like, I'm thinking about it, Scott's always like, no, to do it.
Yeah. Look, see, for the 2-pack Boba is like almost half off on site right now. Supposedly that was a grid when it got announced. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was. It was a
Yep.
great looking,
Yeah.
but $371. Like honestly, guys, that's a steal.
I'm just telling you now, if I buy the baby
But-
at midnight, that boy is coming with me everywhere.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a nice
do it.
piece.
He's coming with
Do
me
it.
to work.
Do
Nice.
it. All right. One more hot toy, and then we'll talk Mando. But you see what I'm saying, guys? Like, why do you want to? Why should you pre-order now if you could just? When did that 2-pack get announced?
Last year,
It was
Like the
last year.
beginning?
November,
like
right?
the end of like I think it was like a week after my birthday.
It was
Yeah.
over a year.
Yeah, so that's crazy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say, yeah, it got released in November, December, January, February. 3 months. You waited 3 months, and I'm sure that was on sale before that too. You waited 2 or 3 months. You could have saved like over $100.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That big book. All I see is that big something.
Yeah, no, the archives
Book.
book. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been wanting it for a while, but I didn't want to
Yeah.
spend a bunch of money. That's why I wanted to see what the price was.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
content
guys,
with
you know-
my little book.
For me, as I said,
That's why I
I'm-
like you, Nilda.
But do you guys see where I'm going? Like, or I'm not like, trying to like, I'm taking my time. I'm being patient. I'm trying to get these figures and statues for a deal of a price. I mean, I got a steal of a price for the Han Solo Carbonite. I'm
Yeah, I
waiting it
gotta
out.
pull the plug and buy the baby.
Do it.
Yeah, it's a good price.
I
and free
will,
shipping.
watch.
Free
I will
shipping too.
I will literally tag.
Yeah,
I
next
will
week's
literally
pickup.
tag Scott and Far From Death Star if he does have an Instagram page, and both of you. As soon as I get paid, I will buy it.
Do it, and then have it on the show next week.
Yeah,
Hopefully
All
they
right.
ship it out that quick.
Oh yeah, they're pretty quick.
probably.
If
it's
you
in
order
stock.
it today, yeah, it's in stock, so you probably get it like Monday next week.
Okay.
Okay, so here is another release. Oh my god, they're nonstop.
Mhm. They love
Here's-
troopers.
Yeah, this
There's
is
no
the
head sculpt.
Because
Yeah.
troopers sell out.
Yeah,
I don't know, Nils.
They do. I'm telling you.
yeah,
they
but
do
how long?
sell.
How long did Rex sit on Sideshow's website?
It's still there.
Is it still there?
Really?
Holy crap, that's crazy. That's like 2 years.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah. I think Rex is still there. Yeah, he's still there. He's
I
still
know when
there.
Ahsoka's what is it? The Ahsoka trooper dropped. That thing sold out immediately.
Oh yeah, the 5.
Wow.
Well, I think also
'Cause it's a 5.
yeah. Plus, I think they had it on sale. But anyway, what do you guys think about this figure, Nilda?
I want to say yes, but then I don't want to get more troopers.
Because it's a rabbit hole.
This
I
phase 1.
know. I was talking to, what was it, Jason J2SO, like a while back. We were talking about like just only buying like, the prequel troopers and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
But
yeah.
it's just there's so many of them.
Well, now with all the prequel figures coming out with the Padme and the Mace Windu, you're going to get a lot of prequel stuff, especially with the anniversary.
I know, but like one thing I've always been like wanting, and I've told you this, Sean, like give me a freaking Queen Amidala,
Oh,
like in
hell
the
yeah.
red, the red dress, and then
I would buy that hands down.
yes, like give me that. Like they're doing the same type of stuff. I guarantee you, they did a Queen Amidala that would sell instantly.
Yeah, I would buy
Yeah.
that. I'm
Yeah.
not even collecting Hot Toys anymore, but I would jump all over that. In the
Yeah, I would
right
jump
now.
all over it.
I
too.
love it. I love it.
Yeah, it has to have the long dress.
Yeah,
Yes.
the red dress. The red
The red
dress.
dress.
It's classic.
Yeah. How about you, Sean? What do you think about this?
It looks good, but to me, it's another trooper.
Yeah.
It's pretty plain white. Now it's weird though. Like maybe I'm just biased because I've got a plain white stormtrooper, and I think he looks better than these ones. I don't know. I'm biased. I am. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm an OT dude. So, but
Armsy says, I wish I could collect clone troopers, but I gotta stay in my lane. I'm staying in my lane, away from the Hot Toys lane.
yeah. Like if they come out with something that's like super special, and like, yeah, I'll buy a Hot Toy. I'm not gonna stop buying them, but it's really got to speak to me, and it's got to be a wow factor.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks good though. I mean, yes, mind you, if I was collecting about 2 years ago, I'd be like, yeah, I'm getting it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
But it's just way too much now. Oh my gosh, dude. I used to remember there used to be one like Star Wars Hot Toys release once every like couple or 2 or 3 months. And you were like waiting. You're like, oh my gosh, when are they going to release it? Oh gosh, another Marvel figure. Ah, boo. And then when they finally dropped that Star Wars figure, you're like, yes.
Yeah.
Now it's just like, oh, another one.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 2 this time.
Yeah, but also we're all in different phases of our collecting life too. So I mean, like you said, we've been doing it. I've been doing it 7 years. I don't know how long you were collecting Hot Toys, PJ, but 7 years that's a long time.
7 years, yeah, 7 years.
And I'm talking like on it, just like, oh, that's out. Just the research and like.
I think I've been doing it now. It will make it 3 years, but like 2 years
just on it.
Yeah. Like the first year, I was like very hesitant. I was like, do I really want to spend $300?
Right. Yeah.
But then last year, I was just like, you guys know.
Oh, you went nuts.
Boom,
Yeah.
boom. Yeah.
Yeah. It can get dangerous, especially the amount that they're releasing. But you just kind of have to figure out what you want in your collection. How you want to display it. What are you focusing on? You have. I mean, I know I've been preaching it for a while now, but honestly, now you could tell you have to have a focus because there's way too much. Look, we just spent like over an hour talking about the new announcements here, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot, and that's not including like posters, art prints, and other things. I mean, thank goodness I don't collect other Hallmark like ornaments or anything like that. I lied. I do collect them. I do have like a lot of like Hallmark stuff. So
we were,
yeah. Sean and I were insane. Well, we all were. I think we all were when we first got into the hobby. I think just because it's something new. But can you imagine getting into the hobby now for the first time?
Oh no, it'd be terrible.
I'd be like, oh my gosh,
where do we begin?
There you go.
Exactly.
Where do we begins?
Where do we start? Back then, it was just Kotobukiya, Hot Toys, and maybe Sideshow. With like high-end figure collecting or
now
statues.
It's everything.
Now it's like Iron Studios. There's like Tamagotchis. There's Beanie Baby. Not Beanie Babies. There's Build-A-Bears.
Beanie Baby.
There's.
Build-A-Bears.
We're not even talking about lightsaber collecting.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Right? How about like the parks? Like going to the parks and picking up all those cool stuff there.
As much as I love lightsabers, I'm so glad I'm not into that. Like, I have 4, and I think that's great, but I can't. Like, I know if I were to go down that rabbit hole, like, everybody keeps busting my balls as to why I don't have the Ahsoka Tano ones.
You should.
I know I should. As the large, like a big Ahsoka fan, I got the leg done and everything, but it's just that I don't foresee myself paying that amount to go to the park and then go buy it at the park. I'm waiting for the price to drop, but it just seems like the price is never going to drop now because it's coming out of the show.
Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah. I mean, just be patient. Again, they're just going to keep releasing a lot of products. So I think we just got to be patient. And at some point, I'm sure it'll drop. Trust me, patience is key. As Thor, my good friend Thor would say, patience is a virtue and everything.
Look, I was patient enough now and the baby dropped.
I know, right?
See, look.
I know. I'm telling you, I'm going to buy it. I'm going to tag you guys in the morning.
If I told everyone how much I paid for the Han Solo in carbonite, you guys would freaking, your jaw would drop.
Oh, we know.
Oh, yeah. You guys know.
We know.
We know.
Yeah. I know your dirty little secret.
Oh, my goodness gracious me. All right. Let's move on, guys.
Hold on, before you start talking about Mando, I'm going to run to the bathroom.
Holy jeez! Oh my goodness!
I drank a gallon and a half of water, and then I just had this Celsius. I gotta pee.
Okay.
Oh jeez.
Oh
jeez. All right. Well, when Nilda goes to the bathroom,
mine's been tied in a knot for an hour. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Well, thank goodness I dropped the juice before I came on the show. Anyway, Bad Batch spoiler talk. So yeah, guys, we're gonna save that talk.
Yeah, we don't watch the Bad Batch anymore.
I'm so sorry. I honestly, I tried watching the past 2 episodes before this episode aired today.
Yeah,
I just kept on falling asleep. I don't know what it is. It's just it's the side missions are killing me, guys.
When they're good, they're good. But then it's like, I
traded my hoopty actually. No,
right.
Yeah. Far, if I told you, your jaw would drop. Anyway, no, Sean, I don't know what it is, man. It's just side missions after side missions. I'm just kind of getting tired of it.
Yeah, I don't
let's compare it to Rebels, right? Rebels was different.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Because Rebels, there was heart in that show. It didn't feel like they're going with all these side. Everything mattered. Everything had a purpose.
Exactly. I was going to say it had a direction. That's the thing with Rebels, what made it so great. And then they tied in Maul and Kenobi and just Ahsoka. Rebels was awesome.
Yeah, Rebels was awesome. And mind you, there is something in this latest episode of Mando that kind of tied a little bit with Rebels. I'm sure you noticed it in a certain scene. It's a certain animal.
Did I miss it?
I wasn't
paying attention,
Mr. Sean.
Drugs
so what was the question?
No, there is a scene in this latest episode of Mando where it kind of tied a little bit to Rebels.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the way that Mando is gonna end, it's gonna go into.
Yeah, but do you know?
I know which animal you're talking about.
Okay.
Yes, I saw.
Yeah, and I saw it. It was oh shit!
Oh
awesome.
Damn, I missed it.
How dare you, Sean?
Okay, that's why I have you guys.
Yes. So yeah, Bad Batch. We're gonna just talk all the past 3 episodes next week. Just I promise you guys I'll watch it. I'll watch it all. I'm just trying to get through it. Oh
You're
my goodness.
slacking.
I am slacking. But I'm not slacking with Mando. So all right, so let's talk Mando here, guys. So we'll start off with Nilda. Nilda, what's your thoughts at this latest episode of Mando?
I thought it was really good. I give it a 8 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
I like the conversation between him and the armor. I love this whole entire scene because you get to kind of see how they are kind of like a cult.
Yeah.
And I love that you got to see the whole ceremony on how they basically tell you this is the last time we're seeing your face. You must cover it. You must, never remove your helmet. And you can just tell like they're very strict on their rules.
Yeah. You're gonna eat through with this helmet on. You're gonna go to the bathroom with this helmet on.
I've never seen any of them eating.
I know.
Do they like?
They just probably eat through a straw or something.
But didn't
this guy looks like Kylo Ren? Like he looks so angry. He's like,
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking put this helmet on, mother fudger.
Like I couldn't become a Jedi, so I guess I became one of you guys.
Yeah. Look how angry he is. He's like, really? Do I have to put this helmet on?
Like you're starting me at this age already to cover
He's
my
like,
face.
I just want to play video games.
my mom says I look like a horse's ass, so I might as well put this helmet on.
I guess my mom was right. No, I'm just kidding. He's a cute kid. But anyway, you know,
psychopath.
Yeah.
Look at him, man. He's
it looks yeah,
Damien.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Damien. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah. So Nilda, yeah. So you really liked the episode. What's the top 3 things you liked about the episode?
This scene, I love the fact that Mando kept telling, the armor that, Mandalore still, he believes that there's still activity going on in Mandalore. And I love that he basically told her, like, I'm going to go there and I'm going to prove you wrong and I'm going to come back and all is going to be forgiven, for me showing my face. I love seeing the conversation between, Din and Bo-Katan, even though I kind of was upset on how she just made it seem like she just was giving up. Like she just was like, yeah, whatever. But I do love when she did ask him if he still had the dark saber, because you kind of saw it in her face where, eventually we're going to have to see these two like fight.
Oh yeah.
It's going to happen.
Yeah. She almost is like she's almost like, acting like a baby. It's like, do you have
she
the,
is.
do you have
like
the,
a baby.
do you have do you have the dark saber?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah. Well, you lead him, you jerk. It's like, whoa, damn, okay.
And then she was just like sitting,
okay, Bo.
She was just sitting on the like her little mini throne, like, whatever. Like you took what I had, and now I can't be who I want to be.
Yeah. If they do fight it out, I think he'll just like play possum and be like, here, go ahead. You beat me. Take it. Just shut the hell up.
Or, in my opinion, I think it would be great if the armor fought. Took it from him, and then you got the two girls fighting each other for it because we've been wanting to see those two fight.
Yeah, that'll be. I hope that goes down. Cat fight.
Yeah.
Meow.
Cat fight.
Meow.
I was gonna say, if you look at this scene right here where they fight the crocodile, first of all, damn, that's a big ass crocodile.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, like we're fighting a large crocodile, right? And there's just, I'm like, for me, I'm like, why are these guys trying to kill this crocodile? Just freaking run. And mind you, he had a shell, so I'm like, is this like a crocodile turtle hybrid?
It's a snapping something. This actually disappointed me. I'm like, you're in space. Why can't it be something cool? It was an alligator.
Yes. I'm like, really? This is the
I
creature?
see alligators every weekend. This did not make me happy.
Yeah, did this not make me happy too? And he did the death roll or whatever. Like, I was just like, oh, really? Like, they couldn't come up with a cool like animal.
Yeah.
I like what RMD said. It was the creature from Jurassic Park.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I was like, they could. I'm like, really, guys? They're like, oh, well, we need to top the crate dragon from last season. How do we top that? I don't know. Let's do a crocodile instead. But this time, he's big. Like,
exactly.
What?
Like, what the hell?
Oh, how about this? People will know he's a crocodile if we put a shell on him. I'm like,
well, he's a snapping turtle then.
Yeah, he's a snapping crocodile turtle. I don't know. It's just like
throw some extra legs on him, some tentacles, and make him a different color would have made a world of difference.
Yeah. And he rolled like an alligator.
It was
a crocodile. I don't know.
He's a big croc.
It's a big crock of shit.
I was getting.
You planted the seed, and he said the word.
Oh, it was coming out of my mouth.
You set him up, and I hit him out
right
of the
down
park.
the middle.
Yeah, right down the middle. Yeah, I don't know. All right. So what's the 3 things you dislike about this episode, Nilda?
This ugly ass crocodile.
This ugly ass crocodile. What the hell?
Snapper.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. We're gonna get season 3 Heavy Mando figure soon.
Yeah, the only difference, he comes with a flight pole.
Oh yeah.
That's all you get. You get a flight pole.
You'll get battle damage. I don't know. I don't know what else I could do.
Right?
So
yeah, it's like crazy.
yeah.
So
Hot
yeah,
Toys
I
is
didn't
making
like I didn't like the fake looking crocodile. You know, I hate that the episodes are 35 minutes long. It's like I want more. Like I feel like they're just
absolutely, especially for the
so
first
much.
episode.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I mean, because the last season 2, first episode was A, directed by Jon Favreau, B, had a crate dragon, C, an hour long, D, it was like an IMAX like format. I don't know if you saw it, like the screen like grew wider when you were watching it. So it had a good season premiere. This one, I don't know. The crocodile took me out of it. It's just like the AK-47s in what's that called in
Andor,
right? It's like it's not Star Warsy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's too like earthy. You know, Earth like close to home. You know. So I don't know. All right. So how about you, Sean? What's your thoughts on this episode?
I didn't hate it, but the crocodile kind of threw me. I was like, it's a crocodile. That's what it is. I wish they would have changed that to way too short. And then the only other thing, which I get it, it's Disney and they're going to have to make it. It's like when you had like, it was all, you could tell Disney was really pushing that new the Babu Frick.
Oh yeah,
you know, they were really.
Well, he's in the parks now, so
yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like it was almost too obvious that they were doing it. Like I get it, you got to have the cute and cuddly because that draws a different demographic. But it just wasn't the banger that it should have been. We've waited for over a year to see this, and then it was just it was subpar.
Don't talk badly about Babu Frick.
No, Babu's awesome, but I just
Babu's
feel like
awesome.
But I feel like they just find opportunities just to kind of. I feel like it's force fed sometimes.
Yeah, I agree with you, David. Lack of imagination and character design.
Yes,
it's like I hope this is not the theme for the rest of the season where they're rushing. You know,
no. So from
I hope not. I mean,
from what I was told, because I had 2 friends of mine go to the premiere last night, and they told me episode 2 is going to be 45 minutes long, and it's supposed to be like you're going to say what the F.
Okay. Now, did they say how many episodes this season is?
It's 8.
Oh, it's only 8. Okay.
It's only 8. And then, you know, what was it? Like 2 days ago on my story, I dropped like who were the directors for all of them. So it's like how we always know, like certain directors, certain things are gonna happen.
Is Rodriguez in there?
No, thank God.
Yes, thank goodness.
But I feel like the Bryce Dallas Howard episode.
She's good.
She's very good. And I feel like that one's gonna be a banger. So it's like I already was spoiled by my friends, but episode 2, they said it's going to be a really. How
could they do that to you?
Well, they didn't tell me everything. They just said to me, like, you know, I asked them. I was so like, because I saw them posting. They got to meet Pedro Pascal. You know, like they got to meet a whole bunch of people. They got to meet Rosario Dawson as well. And they were telling me, they were like, dude, wait until you see episode 2, because they got to view both episodes the other night.
Yeah, in the premiere. Yeah, my friend too.
When season 1 first dropped, I had gotten tickets to see The Mandalorian at the movie theater in South Beach. And it was like during the premiere. So it's like once because we got to see the first 3 episodes. So we were ahead already like 3 weeks, but you know, they just told me that, you know, the first episode is just like leading you on and like giving you a recap of what happened last season, but that in the second episode, you're just going to be like, oh shit.
Okay. I hope so.
I honestly would have preferred them doing back-to-back episodes. Especially if the second episode is as badass as it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That would be a nice banger for the season premiere. And
I don't know. I don't think they wanted to take away from Bad Batch because I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, they already did.
They did, but I'll be honest with you. If you're someone who is a fan of the prequels and, Clone Wars, like the show.
Yeah.
This episode that dropped, Metamorphosis, was like, what the hell? And it was very dark.
Okay. Well, I like that.
Okay. That's all.
And I'm being like, I know, like, I'm biased when it comes to the conversation of Bad Batch because every time I tell you guys, I'm like, oh, it was really good. This episode was very good. It's getting more darker, and they're bringing characters that we haven't seen in a while. So it was like I was watching it and I was like, holy crap! Like it's really good.
Good.
Yeah,
good.
I'm just.
I know you said it's too cartoony-ish.
No, it's not. For me, it's not too cartoony. I'm just tired of side missions.
But like I said to you, these side missions are, when you watch one of those big episodes that you're just like, what the F? Those side missions are being brought up in those episodes. So those side missions are, they're little filler episodes, but they're leading up to, what's going to happen to them.
Like I said, I hope so because, it's just, here's the thing, guys. I miss watching a Star Wars movie. I honestly do. It's been way too long. And the shows are great, but I feel like, with some of the interviews I'm hearing, Jon Favreau said that he doesn't want, he's nowhere near ending the show. Like it's going to keep going. And I feel like it's just all about the money at this point, and they want to just extend episodes, and it loses. I love quality over quantity, right? I just don't want to just have a show just to have a Star Wars show. I want quality in the Star Wars show.
Yeah.
And I miss those adventures, those Star Wars adventures. I don't want a Star Wars side mission to get to another side mission, to get to another side mission that hopefully will lead up to the everything at the end. I just want
you don't want all the filler. You just want to get from beginning to end and have an ending to it.
Yeah. I just, what it is? I just miss a movie.
Yeah.
I miss a Star Wars movie.
Yeah, I would love,
It's just like, I just think that's been way too long, and hopefully they do have something in the works. Honestly, I wish there could be a Mandalorian movie. That would be awesome. I feel like a Mandalorian movie should definitely end the show at a high note.
Yeah.
But again, I'm just tired of side missions, man.
From what Jon Favreau was saying, he wants to spread Mando as far as he possibly can. He wants to keep
who said that too? You know who said that too? The Walking Dead creators.
Yeah,
producers.
look what happened.
You know who said that? Robert Kirkman. He's like, I want to, if we could go for 20 seasons, let's go for 20 seasons. I'm like, I don't want 20 seasons of Mando.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I don't want, this is going to turn into like the show ER show. So,
yeah.
David Boudreau says, I'm going to make a few phone calls and get hired on the show. And this will be also, please, David, just make those calls, man.
Do it.
Honestly, I think the show would be like 100 times better. I mean, it's good now, but I'm talking about like some of the other shows too. I like today's Bad Batch episode. I think I was into it more than today's Mando episode. Ooh, makes me want to watch it.
I told you.
They need to create characters with clear character arcs. Yes, and I was watching a YouTube video too where someone was saying is that you understand us hardcore collectors, Star Wars fans, are going to know that Grogu is back because we watched the Book of Boba. Now, yes, I agree. This is probably a filler episode and a catch-up episode for a lot of casual fans that just watch the show because of Grogu and Mando. And they're probably wondering, hey, what happened to Cara Dune? Hey, why is Grogu back? Because they didn't watch the Book of Boba, right? So, a lot of responses from those casual fans, from what I'm hearing, is that they're like, "Oh, really?" Yeah. It's like
in this first episode, they kind of tell you like what happened to Cara Dune.
Yeah. She got recruited.
Yeah, she got recruited.
I guess she not getting recasted, which is a good thing, right? I don't know if you guys wanted her to be recasted, but
Yeah.
It wouldn't bother me.
yeah.
I didn't cry. So
Yeah. It's just it's such a shame what happened to her, but obviously, the show has to go on, right?
if
But
you
yeah,
don't
Sean,
listen to the big mouse will kick you out.
hey, listen,
Mm.
if the big mouse is paying my paycheck, if they want me off social media,
I'll be off social media. Yeah. I'm telling you, I know so many people that work for Disney, and they're always constantly like, "Yes, we like it," but they're like, "No, we hate it." But they're like, "The mouse pays our bills. Yeah, we like it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Sean. So what else did you like about the show, sir?
They're really, honestly, I'm not going to joke. In the beginning, when she's sitting there, the armor's making something. I got worried for a second.
Because you thought it was
I thought it was Grogu's armor. I am not joking. I'm like,
me too.
like, if I called this, I'm just gonna shit. I'm like, she was like making something. I'm like, oh no, it is. Then it was that kid's helmet, horse's ass's helmet.
Well, mind you, that's that helmet looks like a toy.
Yeah.
So
well,
what's a little kid. Well, that's Disney's way of trying to say, hey guys, they're probably gonna make like what what's his name was saying, Mark was saying, like where you could have like these armor, like Mandalorian armor kits, like different colors now. You could paint it yourself, type of thing.
Yeah.
Maybe they might do that the same thing for kids too. So
yeah, and then even the first introduction of Bo-Katan for this season, it wasn't exciting. She's just laying around pouting. I'm like, eh. And then all of a sudden, when Mando walks away, the episode's over. I'm like, what? It's like, this is way too short, and it just.
Yeah,
I was expecting more, I think.
Yeah, I was expecting more, especially like comparing to the last season premiere of Mando, where they went all out.
Dude, I watched.
That was like an hour long.
Yeah, I watched the last 4 episodes of season 2 a couple of days ago, and then I watched the 2 Mando episodes of Book of Boba. But watching season 2 last year, it was amazing how good that season was.
That season premiere too, right?
Yes, and then I was expecting high expectations for this season premiere. I was very disappointed with the time frame. It was very blah to me.
Yeah, and it was like all over the place, right? Like it was like spaceship fighting, then there's hyperspace, then there's crocodile hunting, and
I think they've
going to like Bo-Katan. It was just all over the place.
Well, I think it's going to be they've got 8 episodes, and I think they're trying to take 10 pounds and put it into a 5-pound bag. Like they're going to be rushing. They are. I think they're going to rush everything. He's back on Navarro talking to Carl Weathers, and then with the pirates now. Oh yeah, speaking of pirates, what's up with the dude with the seaweed face?
I thought he was from it was like almost like a nod to Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's what Anthony told me, and I was like, okay, I could kind of see it if you're doing that type of nod, but I'm like,
like pirates, get it? Pirates of the Caribbean. But but that was like, what the? I mean, it's a cool scene when they were chasing each other. I thought I was like, oh, this feels like Star Wars, right? This, like I'm back. Like first I was like, crocodiles. I'm out of this Star Wars feel. But Navarro, I was like, oh, okay,
that didn't bother me. Oh, what do you think about resurrecting IG-11 now?
I was like, no way, just leave him alone.
No, I was getting excited for that one.
I'm like, leave him dead. That was a special moment.
Yeah,
he sacrificed himself for everybody. That made him special.
Yeah,
I don't want him back.
And the thing is, you could find 1,000 droids. What if he got a K2, an enforcer droid? How badass would that have been? Mando with an enforcer droid.
Hey, listen, it's too early to judge and make.
I think the IG was just very sentimental because towards the end, he hated IG, and then he grew to really like him at the end because IG sacrificed himself for the child.
But that's what made it special.
That's what made it special. That's why I don't want him back. If anything, get an IG 55 or something. IG 69, I don't know, some other IG.
And it was almost like the Terminator when he turned him, got him working again. All of a sudden, he started attacking because of his pre-programming.
That he was legless.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, first of all, they took the statue, like, took him, he was a statue, and they took him out in the middle of the freaking streets there, and, like, I'm like, oh, really, guys?
He must really love Mando. Yeah, man, we'll just tear down our monuments for you and everything. Oh, you want a job? You want a place to live? Come on, buddy.
Yo, if I was Mando, I would be like, all right, cool.
Yeah, how much you gonna pay me? Am I
I must cleanse my, I must make amends or atone or whatever he was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, agree, RMD. Bo-Katan was passive aggressive towards Mando.
Yeah.
I would have been better if Bo-Katan was sprawled out in a sleigh. Okay.
Yeah.
Anthony. We see where Anthony's
dirty.
at.
I don't blame him.
Far from that, sorry. The seaweed alien pirate was the worst alien ever. I laughed. It was too exactly.
Yeah.
I was okay. I didn't feel like Star Wars in the beginning with the crocodile, and then felt like Star Wars in Navarro a little bit, and then it felt like Star Wars because of the spaceship battles, and then it didn't feel like Star Wars because then I see like Pirates of the Caribbean type of alien. Yeah. I'm like, what's going on here? The IG resurrection is terrible. The online leaks are true. There are online leaks. I hope they're. Oh, it's going to get worse. Oh, come on, Moff.
Oh man.
Oh no. Oh man.
Another thing threw me off in this episode too was when the pirates showed up on Navarro and they're like, "We want to go in and have a drink," and he kept saying, "It's a school," and the dude was insistent on going into a school and thinking he's going to find liquor. I'm like, he told you 3 times it's a school. How are you going to go in and have a drink and you're arguing over it, and then you got your people killed for no reason? It's a school. Yeah. It's not a bar.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Moff McClunky milks a moof. Moff McClunky
milks a moof.
Well, besides, anyway, can you answer me this question? So the leaks, right? Because the last time we had leaks that were true were the Rise of Skywalker. And I read those leaks and I'm like, oh, please don't let this be true. And then once I watched the movie, it started to become true. I was like, shoot, this is going to go down pretty quick. And it did for me. So if this is true, do you have a good feeling that it's going to get worse? I mean, I know it's going to get worse, but do you think it's going to really happen with what they're leaking online? Yeah. Don't say the leaks, but yeah, you could just let us know.
I don't know. I haven't looked online for anything about the leaks.
Oh, the last 2 leaks were true. OMG. Oh boy.
I'm not looking.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look.
I'm not looking.
I'm gonna look. I want to prepare myself for
because don't say nothing.
Well, I won't say anything because you know what? I read those Rise of Skywalker leaks and I'm like, oh my gosh, if this is true, this is a shit show. And I'm glad that I read it because I was already prepared for it. Because if I watched it, I would have been more pissed. No. So I'll read it. I won't tell you guys, but I'll read it. Anyway. But did you see this one, Sean and Nilda? Well, Nilda, you know about this. Those.
Now I do. Anthony actually texted me. He's like, "Oh yeah, it was the whale." I was like, "Oh yeah," because I remember that in Rebels.
The hyperspace. Yeah. So it's cool that they added that. I thought that was cool Easter egg, right? Yeah. Grogu seems to have his powers back, right? Like, or not powers. Like he seems to be getting used to his powers. So he's like getting like these Skittles off of the
well, remember they said that he John Favreau had announced it the other day that he actually was training with Luke for 2 years.
For 2 years, yeah. So so he was slowly remembering. I like the prosthetics on these aliens, right?
Those guys are cool.
Yeah. And what's up with the Trandoshan's, man? They look so funny.
Like, I know.
They're supposed to be badass, but they don't look badass in like live action. Like this guy right here. Why are they short?
Yeah.
I thought Trandoshans were supposed to be big because Boss was like tall.
Yeah, you got the Trandoshan, and then the guy on the right looks like a dog. He does. That was the same type of character in Book of Boba when Mando showed up in that meat packing plant and he took his head.
Oh yeah, here it is.
Looks like a mutt.
Yeah.
Squid face.
What'd you think of the protocol droid for what's his name again? Meister? What's his Karga? What's Grief?
Grief
What's,
Karga.
Apollo
No, but-
Creed.
no, but his official name. He's like a grand
Yeah.
Meister. Or I don't know what he calls
Is it
himself.
bad that I paid to meet him at MegaCon, but I'm going there to not meet him as Grief Karga?
Apollo.
I bought an Apollo Creed Funko Pop.
He will always
My-
be
how-
Apollo
Yeah,
Creed.
my friend is giving me their
I'll-
boxing gloves. Like my boyfriend is bringing his big ass Rocky poster. It's
Hell
like
yeah.
I'll do you guys one better. I know him as Dylan. Come on, Dylan. You've been pushing pencils. Come from Predator.
oh yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah, he
right.
was in
on.
Predator. Yeah.
I know my Arnold impersonation sucks.
Yeah, your Arnold impersonation sucked.
Come on, kill me.
Get
Kill
to
me.
the chopper.
Get to the chopper. Oh, I love that movie.
You guys
There's-
didn't like this scene, but I thought it was funny
I
between
did.
Mando and
I
Babu.
thought it was
Frick.
funny.
I didn't
thought it was
hate
funny.
it. It
I
was
didn't
He
hate
was
it.
like, no fakes.
yeah.
But you could see it's getting Disney-fied. Like
Yes.
I feel like it's
Yes.
like a lot of things are getting like a lot of parts
'Cause
of this
the
show is getting
kids-
Disney-fied.
Because the kids will bitch and cry to their parents that they
Mhm.
want a Babu Freak.
Absolutely.
And then what is it? Parents want to appease their children.
Oh
and
yeah.
they're gonna buy it.
I thought this scene was funny.
Yeah,
Like, how-
Grogu's like, "You're coming with me, buddy."
He's like, I get to
I thought that was funny.
That's Grogu's pet.
Yeah,
like the frogs.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny.
He's like, later.
Yeah, and then here it is. Like he's like, first of all, why he just killed that guy, the main guy that was, like why you let him go? Like just freaking
Well, that's what Mando said to Apollo. He was like, "You're gonna let him go?" And he goes, "Yeah, he's gonna go around and tell everyone that we're not to be messed with."
Oh well, too bad he messed with you.
Yeah.
Here's their dog face guy getting shot
Mhm.
down. So I thought the scene was cool. It felt like Star Wars, right?
Oh yeah, this was good.
When they were fighting each other, the dog fighting and stuff.
Mhm.
What
There he
the
is.
F is this?
Yeah,
This took me out of it instantly.
creature from the Black Lagoon.
I'm like, what the F is this, man? And he sounded like the guy from Pirates of the Caribbean,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's just his species, Flex. Yeah. So, well, we'll see. Hopefully it's not true this time. Well, hopefully, guys. Hopefully. I don't know. I mean,
I was told episode 2 is freaking fantastic. So
Okay.
if it ends up being shit, I'm really sorry, guys. Do not hate me.
no. Well, you know what? I'll keep an open mind. I'm still a fan of the show. I still have some hope. But mind you, I have to tell you guys, the actress playing Bo-Katan was pregnant when she was filming Mando.
Yeah.
So you could tell too, right? Like here, the way she's sitting down.
You can see the belly right there.
Yeah, there's a little belly, right? And she's like a little,
Well, she hadn't been sitting around. She has.
Wait, go
she
back
hasn't
to
been
the
See,
fighting.
look, see, she looks.
Yeah, go back to the scene, the picture where she's sitting.
Oh, I'm trying to find it. Hold on. Yeah.
She's got a bokeh bump.
Okay. This, if Tom Spina is watching this right now, you need to make this chair.
I know
I
that's
would
a
buy
pretty,
this as a couch and just
Right.
a love seat.
Yeah, but you could tell, right? Is it
Yeah.
me
Yeah,
or
you
you
could
could tell
tell
that
she's
she's
pregnant.
pregnant?
You
Right?
can also see it in her face. Her face is more fuller.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do
thank
love
you.
that they finally gave her a more updated wig.
Mm-hmm.
It looks so much better.
It looks so much better. I agree. She actually looks cute here. I like her like this. Not pregnant, but like just her hair. So, yeah, she looks better with that hair. Yeah, no, I just Sean, what'd you give it from 1 to 10?
7.5.
Yeah, I agree.
I didn't hate it. I
Could
just
have matched me on an 8.
no, because the seaweed face did it for me in the croc.
Yeah, Captain Marcel, what's up, Marcel? Captain Pirate Sea would seem totally out of the universe.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I
who
didn't
the
like
hell
him
is
or
he?
the croc were the two things in the length of the show. Those are the only two things that really bug me.
Yeah, like honestly, it's the creativity. Like it's
Yeah.
like really, it's like either they rushed it or they're running out of ideas, which is
No.
both of them is just, those two reasons alone are just not good reasons for giving us that pile of crock.
Yeah, but it's the first episode, so let's just see where it goes. We're trying
Yeah,
not to be negative, but it's
I'm very enthusiastic. I'm kind of glad that I'm not the only one, because I feel like sometimes when I dislike something in Star Wars, I feel like I'm the only one out there. But no, I didn't dislike the episode. I gave it a 7.5. I enjoyed it. It didn't feel like Star Wars in certain scenes, especially the croc and the that seaweed face guy.
Yeah. That for me, my expectations were really high, and then I was like, it was okay. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great.
A little high too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's what's kind of making me sound more negative than I am about it. I think just because I was expecting way more.
Yeah. But I mean, honestly though, like, this is Lucasfilm. This is Disney. This is what you give us, is a seaweed freaking pirate?
And you have an entire year to write all this and come up with it? Like, what the hell?
Yeah. I don't know. I just really hope that the execs are not breathing down, like, Jon Favreau's neck and telling him to, like, hurry up and try to, like,
but I think
pump out these shows as much as they can.
I think they have the script already written for season 4.
Yeah.
But like what Nilda said earlier, Jon Favreau said in an interview that he wants to, like, prolong the show as long as he can. Now,
he said he wants to do it as far as he possibly can.
Yeah.
Is he the one saying that, or is the execs making him say that?
Execs.
Yeah.
I think so too, because they need money.
Yeah.
Disney stocks are down.
Yeah, Disney stocks are down. So this is probably like, they're probably trying to plant every, like, product, things that they could sell on screen, like, Babu Frick, Baby Yoda, baby Grogu. What else is there? New elements, do this, new that. So they're trying to sell as much merch as possible. 35 minutes, no hype from critics, and all the questions about Gina Carano did no favors for building excitement. Yeah. Far from Death Star says, I gave it a 6.5. Today's episode, it was okay.
Yeah,
because he liked the Bad Batch better.
Yeah. Well, he saw Bad Batch. Yeah. We gotta watch it.
I gotta watch Bad Batch, but again, 7.5. Guys, I'm really praying that, because for us, like, Bad Batch is cool, but we all look forward to Mandalorian, Book of Boba, Kenobi, Ahsoka.
Man, Ahsoka's gotta be good.
Yeah, so I mean, but don't you feel like you're being let down slowly? Book of Boba, Kenobi, now Mando's season 3, episode 1 show.
You didn't like Kenobi?
I like Kenobi. Could have been better. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm being honest. I really.
Can I kick you off?
No, I mean, yes. That you. No, but I just think it could have been better, honestly, because to me, like, Mando, the way it was produced, it felt like a highly, like, like a well-produced show. Kenobi, there's some scenes that, like, kind of took me out of it. Like when Kenobi's, like, chopping down a stormtrooper, like, the lightsaber's not going through him. He has to, like, hit him twice to, like, kill him. I'm like, what? It's like he's hitting, like, Beskar armor or something. I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like Kenobi was, like, very underproduced, or they didn't put a lot of money into Kenobi.
You need to watch the 2-hour Kenobi edit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Where they took out the fluff.
I have it, by the way. It makes it much better.
Yeah, I have it too.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I mean, I think it could have been a lot better. I mean, did I enjoy it? Did I love it? Yes. Could have been better? Yes, absolutely. Like the CGI of Hayden. They could have de-aged him. They said they did. It didn't look like they de-aged him.
He
still looks like a 40-year-old freaking Padawan.
He did.
But
you could see it on, like, the side of his face, like it was like
yes, but don't you guys agree with me? Like, Disney has all the money in the world, and they can't.
Yeah, well, that was such a high budget for that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, even Quantumania, I didn't enjoy it. And even the VFX artists are saying, like, yeah, they told us to focus on Wakanda forever, and we really didn't focus on, Quantum Mania that much. Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like Quantumanium was just a beginning stage to what's to come.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm going to revert back to this. We just need to get new leadership. That's at the end of the day, we just need a fresh start to things, just quality over quantity. I think Marvel's doing that now. They're scaling back with the shows and the movies, which is great. Just focus on bringing us good content. Do what they're doing with The Boys. They're one season at a time. They're not doing like extra like spin-offs or anything like that. So I don't know. Are you guys looking forward to next week's episode, or you're kind of like,
oh no, I
am. My two friends who told me this, they're very like picky fans.
Yeah, this didn't discourage me.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
What happens if, say, next week's episode is still?
Well, then that's a different story, because then there's a pattern.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. They started this off, and I feel like they're trying to introduce a lot of stuff early so they can maybe have stronger content toward the end. I'm hoping. So
yeah. And mind you, I feel like I was telling Nilla this. I feel like I'm being like a negative Nancy. I'm not. I still love Star Wars, right? I'm still going to watch these shows. I still enjoyed it. 7.5 is not a bad score.
No, it's good.
It's an average score. I just wish that it was a little bit better.
Because it was just okay.
I wish it blew me away like season 2. If you raise the bar that high,
season 2 is awesome.
You gotta try and top it. Don't give us a crocodile as a
creature
that okay, so they need to hire people that understand the world of Star Wars. I agree. Far From Death Star says DC is the one looking good now under their leadership. Honestly, yeah. They came in, they realized like, whoa, there's way too much to fix. Let's just clean slate it right now. So yes, Henry Cavill is not your Superman anymore, but they said they are going to bring him back in some shape or form as in a different character. But they just need to connect everything. Right now everything's like discombobulated. So I don't know, guys. I'm just tired of side missions. I don't want any more side missions. Just let's get straight to the point. I don't want to go through this wild goose. Now, what's the mission now?
Who, Mando?
Yeah, what's his mission now?
Well, he's got to go. He's got to redeem himself.
Okay, before he gets to Mandalore, what does he have to do? He's got to get that chip for IG-11.
The chip. Yeah, because he wants to take him to Mandalore with him, IG-11. Yeah.
So now we're going to go through the side mission.
Yep.
And then he's going to go through another side mission to get to. Yeah. So, all right. Sorry, but nothing will be worse than Astor.
Come on, Flex.
It's comments like this why I still yet have watched.
I like Andor.
I have still yet to have watched Andor, and I'm gonna try my hardest.
I know.
This weekend
Listen,
to wear it.
I love Star Wars. I'm not negative. I love Star Wars. I'm still looking forward to the rest of the season. Let's just hope that it gets better. And the leaks are not.
I think all of our expectations were extremely high, and then the episode was just okay.
The mission, Mando has to take a bath. It is so he could, cleanse his sins of removing his helmet.
Wait, does he take off his helmet while he's taking the bath?
I was getting ready to ask: is he going to wear the helmet into the bath?
Does he ever wear the? Wait, wouldn't he drown?
Yeah.
I must cleanse my. How do I cleanse my sins? Oh, you got to wear your helmet while you're taking a bath. Oh, what the hell? How's that work? All right, guys. This is a great show. I love it. A lot of good topics. I love that we have different opinions and we still at the end are still friends.
Yeah.
Man, that's how it's supposed to be, right? Like we're not supposed to agree. I mean, how boring would that show be? Hey, Sean, what did you like? Oh, love it. Hey,
what she said.
I loved everything about it.
I love everything.
Did you dislike it? No.
No.
Hey, Sean, did you dislike it? No. PJ, did you? No. and it's just dead silence for the rest of the 2 hours.
Yeah.
So it's good. It's good talk, right? It's
Yeah.
So first of all, I just want to say thank you to the chat, for making this a lively show.
Hanging out with us on a Wednesday.
Hanging out with us on a Wednesday. We'll definitely be back next Wednesday. I know Nilda has some great surprises. Please don't spoil those surprises for our viewers and listeners. We'll just leave it as be. Nilda has something great planned
It's
in the works.
It's in the works. We've been
also
emailing.
have some. Yeah.
We've been emailing. It's in the works.
All right, awesome. And I do have some great surprises as well. So every week is going to be something cool. So yeah, stay tuned every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Next week, we'll definitely talk about the Bad Batch and this week's episode. And if you guys, give us a like, subscribe, share with your friends that love Star Wars. We'll definitely appreciate it. Again, we don't get paid, so your support is how we get paid.
Yep.
So
keeps us coming back.
Yeah, just keeps us coming back. So makes us know that someone's listening out there.
I know.
OnlyFans next week. Oh my gosh.
Oh, nice.
Anthony, don't tell them my OnlyFans page, sir.
I'd only do it for the feet.
Shit.
Oh shoot.
Oof. Dude, I know a few friends of mine who do the OnlyFans for feet, and they're
really.
Well, that deserves Amanda's spin.
Oh my god. Do you know how embarrassing it was last night before we get off? Rewatching Book of Boba Fett, and then that scene happens, and I'm laughing so hard. And my boyfriend's staring at me like, no why are you laughing? And I was like, you don't understand. PJ played the scene like 10 times the last episode that we were on, and we kept calling them Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
There is no reason for this spin.
Why? It was much needed. He needed to get more of an aerial view to shoot.
Hey, no more leverage? I don't know. Like more, I don't know, more power? I don't know. I don't know. Yes, whatever. Well, how about this? Next con, I dress up as him and I do the spin.
Oh jeez.
Yo, how cool would that be?
I will buy your cosplay.
Yo, when they say, "Hey PJ," and I don't have to say hi to them, I do the spin.
No. It has to be at a convention where the actor who plays Black Carthathian is there, and you are next to him and you do the spin.
Yeah, I'm holding him up and I just do my spin move.
And I will buy your cosplay.
Yo, can you imagine? Hey PJ, what's going on? And I just don't even say hi. I just do a spin move for no reason. All right, guys, appreciate it.
He's like, sorry for the midnight text. Everybody was messaging me at midnight because
Undercover Kylo.
We all thought that the episode was gonna come out at 12 o'clock because Kenobi did.
Oh yeah. Well, they did that as a special thing. So
yeah.
So all right, guys. Much appreciated. We'll be back next week, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you to Sean.
Thanks for hanging.
And Nilda, our Sith Queen.
Thanks for hanging.
May the midichlorians be with you guys always and forever.
Peace.